welcome once again. Today is Sunday. Something like money, silver, and gold to give him. He never know. Until Peter said to him, silver or gold I don't have, but what I have today, I'm going to give you. What I have today, I'm going to give you. So what Peter have to give to this man is greater than what this man is expecting. Peter told him, what you are expecting will be beneath what is available. And what is available will transform his life. What is available will make him fulfilled in life. What is available will make him to be more happy in life. What is available will make him to start walking for himself without begging. This man never knew. This is a man that always comes to the gates and people are going to church, praying to God, receiving their healings, deliverance, and he stay at the gates begging from people that is going to the church. He forgets that the church is where there is miracle, where there is deliverance, where there is blessings, where God can make him to start walking. He never thought it in mind. Until that particular day, Peter met him. Peter gave him what will make him ever be fulfilled in life. Peter gave him what will ever make him to be praising God in his life. Okay, let us continue. We are emphasizing on 5. And he gave heed unto them, expecting to receive something. But Peter told him, silver or gold I don't have, but I will give you that name that supersedes every name. That name that is greater than principalities and powers. That name that every ear that hears it will bow. At the mention of Jesus Christ, every knee must bow, every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. That is what Peter gave the lame man. And immediately Peter gave him his hand. Rise up and walk. And immediately this man rose up. Immediately he stand on his feet. And he was so happy. And he was so delighted. And he was like, oh my God, is this me? Is this me? Remember, this man has been in these gates begging. He has been collecting $1, $2, not knowing that there's something that will make him become a full man, that he can even go out, travel out, do business, establish himself. My brothers and sisters, I want you to remain focused. I want you to know that, open your eyes to see where your miracle is. Your miracle is closer to you. You don't have to engage yourself in one thing. You have to make sure that you know who you are. You have to make sure that where you are, you're not being stabilized. You have to move. You have to be flexible. You have to ask people around, what is going on? Some of us depend on one person. Some of us depend on the little money or gift we are getting from people. We forget that there is a saying that says, teach me how to catch a fish and not giving me a fish. That man never thought of telling people to take him to the temple so that he can go and receive his own blessing, so that he can go and receive his own healing. But he focuses on the little money that people are giving him, his daily bread. Maybe after giving that money, he will go out and buy minerals and buy cookies and buy food and eat and be satisfied for that day. But what Peter gave him will make him satisfied daily, more than satisfied. Jesus Christ is what Peter gave him. Jesus Christ is what Peter gave this man, and he became fulfilled for life, and he became established for life. And with this lame, the man probably may not marry, but with what Peter gave him, he can marry, he can do exploit, he can do greater things in life, because that lame limited him at one spot. He is being known as the man at the gate. When you want to describe him, they will describe him, that man at the beautiful gate. Day by day, they will describe him, the man at the beautiful gate. Somebody might say, the man at the beautiful gate, I gave him 50 naira today. I gave him 100 naira yesterday. That is what he's being known. His identity is lame. But when Peter met him, his life was transformed. His life was changed. His life was completely, totally made whole. And nobody even recognized him again. To the extent that people around him begin to worship God with him, begin to praise God with him, begin to give God glory for what he has done. But in the initial time, they were praising Peter. They were thanking Peter. But Peter declared unto them that the person that they should be giving glory is Jesus Christ, the author and the finisher of their faith, because he is the one that make this man whole, the one that they crucified, the one that Jesus Christ raised from, that God raised from dead, is the one that made this man whole. My brothers and sisters, don't sell yourself short. Because this man at the gate, he sold himself short. How do I mean? Because he is focusing on Peter to give him silver, to give him gold. And when Peter, assuming Peter gives him silver and gold, he will end up buying things, and tomorrow he will have nothing. So we should be focused in life. We should know the greater height that the Lord wants us to reach. We should not limit ourselves, because this man at the gate, he limited himself to one spot of begging, of collecting alms, of looking at people passing by. If he has reasoned very well, he will know that that temple is where people go in and talk to God and ask God for one thing, and he will do it for them. It gives me joy to talk about God. It gives me joy to praise God. It gives me joy to say about Jesus. Each day I say it, I feel fulfilled. And I know this man is fulfilled. This man is fulfilled from that moment that Peter prayed for him, that Peter made him to stand. Maybe he's a handsome person, but his lame situation did not make anybody to recognize that handsomeness in him. Maybe he's a talented person, but his lame that limited him to that situation never let people or never let him discover his talent. So you have to discover your talent. You have to know who you are. You have to come out from that situation. Don't let any situation put you on one spot. Don't let any situation to make you stagnant. You have to come out from that situation. Don't limit yourself of what you can get from somebody. Take yourself to that higher ground. Take yourself to that extent of moving forward, declaring who you are. May the Lord bless you. I have some reasonable add points here. The outcome of the great miracle that Peter did on that man. The outcome is that they begin to praise God. They were praising God. People around were praising God. They were singing and praising, shouting. They were all amazed. Oh my God. What just happened? Is it true? Can it be true that this man can be on his feet again? It was a thing of joy. It was really a thing of joy.